text
Lovely.
messages all day, all night.
I got massaged yesterday, and the masseuse, as he's working on my back, I just feel his phone vibrate. I'm like,
Oh,
shut your phone off, dude.
Yeah, like I feel like you shouldn't have that in the room
Right.
at
or
all.
Off, or just off.
Yeah. Very unprofessional. Did he
Right.
cut you a deal on the massage?
No, not at all. He's great. I love him, but still, I was like,
Oh, so you're kind of like friendly with him?
right. Like,
All
I thought,
right,
you know,
all
like,
right. Yeah. I was gonna say if this is a new spot, yeah, fuck
No.
you. I want my money back.
But
I'm out.
I love him because, like, I don't like to talk, but he'll be like, how are you? I'm like, good. And then we just don't talk the whole time. So
That's
it's perfect.
kind of how I am with like everybody. Like, obviously not here. That'd be weird. It wouldn't be much of a show. I guess I'm a little chatty with my barber because we're friends.
Right.
But like usually I'll just sit there. I'll take number 3 on the picture. Thanks. Like, you know what I mean? Just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk at like dinner and stuff. I don't know.
When you go out with people?
Well, if we're like sitting around, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm weird bird, man. I'm telling you, I'm strange.
Then how'd you get a podcast? I feel like this is stuff we should say for the actual podcast.
Yeah.
I'll interview you.
Oh boy, you don't want to do that. You know, this will turn into a therapy session. We'll start crying.
I have therapy on Monday. It's fine. We'll just
The nice thing is that we do cold opens, and I've been recording. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. All right, we're back, baby.
We are back.
What did you put in the window? I see some. I'm fucking blind. And
I
all
brought in
these
another
lights.
comic book that was made by a dude I know.
All right, cool.
A different,
Awesome.
different dude.
Awesome.
I'm trying to bring in some
There we
cool
go.
stuff. I told you.
There we go.
Is it
Dude,
your
my
pad?
phone and my laptop are both on Do Not Disturb. I mean, my
Emily.
iPad.
It might be mine.
This
No,
this is a situation like we didn't even get a chance to introduce you yet, and his phone already went off. Like that's
All right, look,
That's
watch
what we're
this.
doing.
No, watch
That's
this.
my introduction.
that's what we're dealing with.
No, watch this. Here we go. Here we go.
I see
Off.
him. He shut it off.
It's off.
I see it.
Like fully off. Now, watch. I'm gonna text message him. Dude, this is.
We're professionals. We are professionals.
I mean, you have all
Anyway.
the equipment, so.
yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. We have a very special guest today, Emily Paige. She's funny, and we're gonna hang out. And she's our new friend,
I know.
and she's got very red hair.
I do. Thank you. Yeah.
Does it dye your pillows red?
Oh my God, everything. My hands are red. I only wash it like once a week.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm usually pretty gross. So I
Okay.
washed it this morning.
I don't think that's gross though.
It's not good to wash your hair all the time.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually I shower 1 to 3 times a day,
Same.
but I don't wash my hair all the time.
No.
Well, plus I just got it bleached, and the girl was like, "Dude, you got to wait a couple days."
Right. You do. Or else it
So
won't.
yeah.
But I have like this red shampoo that
Okay.
I do and I use it, but then my whole shower turns red.
Oh, that's
And my
sick.
hands and like everything's red. Yeah.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah. Every time you shower, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, did I kill someone? Like, what's happening? Yeah, it's great.
Fuck yeah.
Now, when you say wash your hair, do you mean like shampoo it, or you still get your hair wet in the shower?
Of course.
You're
Yeah.
just not shampooing.
I'm
it.
not shampooing
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Do you condition?
Every day, every time?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Only when I wash.
Do you have the purple shampoo?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna make
Yeah,
it really
yeah.
silvery. I was platinum blonde too,
Yeah.
a long time ago.
It smells really nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells good. And the conditioner smells real good too.
Is that what makes your hair or keeps it blonde?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I don't know the science behind it. I go to the place. It's a husband and wife. He cuts my hair. I bounce over to her. She bleaches it. One-stop shop.
That's adorable.
And it's right in Wall. It's
They
like
work
super
together?
close. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, right?
And they don't hate each other.
They don't.
That's awesome.
They're young.
They're
They're
totally.
young.
There's still time.
I think
Are they married?
they're very married.
There's
As
still
opposed to
time.
not so married?
Well, you know what I mean. Like they're married. Like they're clearly married. When you walk in, it's a cute little shop.
Yeah.
You walk
Like-
in and they're having sex, being like, "Hey, we'll just be a minute."
No. They
Sorry,
watch the
we're
show.
They're
Take it
very
easy.
married.
Married. Sorry, just married.
No,
real
like
quick.
when you walk in their shop, it's real beautiful. It's cute. Like they have the giant like picture of them, their wedding picture whatever. Like it's not giant, but it's like it's tasteful. It's tasteful.
Is it them in
Fuck,
their
they're
wedding?
gonna hate me,
I
dude.
pictured a very tacky.
No, it's not. It's quite the opposite. I swear to God. Wow, they're gonna think I'm roasting them.
Chris. How you doing?
No. It's not like that.
back. We're
No,
happy
I'm gonna
see
say
you.
I feel bad, but I don't even think either of them are 30 yet. So they're young married.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's fresh. It's new. They're super happy.
My impression was.
I was
right.
only somewhat married, so
Okay. All right. I mean, I've been twice. You're only
Oh,
married.
really?
You only get married twice once.
that's true.
Yeah.
I said I only get one more shot. Actually, my dad told me I get one more shot at it, and if it doesn't work, I'm the issue.
Okay.
So I only get one more chance.
All right.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
unpack this a little bit.
Cold-blooded, but I like his logic. I like his logic.
And he
It's
goes, "I'm not paying for another wedding." I said, "I'm eloping. Like, if anything, like take me
Yeah.
to the courthouse and
Well,
like."
just go to Vegas, have a couple
Right,
drinks, just
like,
get it
no,
over with.
so
Drive
like-
through.
Well, I did. My whole thing is like I'm big on bucket lists. Like I want to try everything once.
Okay.
So I did the wedding. So
Mhm.
now I want to try try eloping.
All right.
Right.
And it
I'm
looked-
into it.
Right. Like.
I'm super into it.
Right. Like why have another wedding? I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it.
I just want to wear the dress again. A different dress, not the same dress, but I
Okay.
like the whole dress up part.
Did you wear a white dress?
It was like ivory.
Okay. Would you go a different color this time because it's your second one? Would you do like black dress?
Good question.
No, I wear black all the time. I think I like the idea of wearing a white dress, but I would do like a different style.
Okay.
And who knows what color my hair would be.
All right.
I would maybe I did a blue streak for
Hold
my
on.
something
I'm just going to
blue.
adjust you real quick
Uh-oh.
because I feel like I'm like staring at you through the.
Is this better?
Yeah. Now I
It's
can
like a
actually-
little window. Like
Yeah, I feel like I was
Look
like
at that.
straining to see. You see this?
You guys were peeking through.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like a creep. Like
I was hiding. I was like, don't look at me.
she's vulnerable.
I wanted to see my equipment.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah,
you see my equipment getting
Look
in
at
the
all
way.
this.
My equipment gets in the way.
I told you it's very impressive.
yeah. Thank you. You don't hear that very often around here. So I understand that
Did you guys just both do the sip at the same time again?
probably.
We did it. That's the second time now with the sip at the same time.
Next time
Us?
we have to cheers.
No, not
and
with
then...
you, but I'm just saying like we're good at that as a
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Just as a general podcast, when somebody asks you what your strengths are, be like sipping at the same time.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I don't really have many other strengths. So, I mean,
Oh, that's not true at all.
low bar.
Your sweetness is a big strength.
Aw.
Aw, that was cute.
You could suck
Oh.
it after the show.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, you guys are really married.
us?
No,
Us? No.
We're
No,
just
no.
We're just in like the honeymoon stage.
We're
right
just
now.
gay for the stay.
Yeah. So yeah, Emily
Yeah.
is a New Jersey-based comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and that's what I was trying to get at just now. Did you really go to like a comedian college per se or school? Like, see, I'm not smart. I was out of school at 16.
Really?
They gave me the boot. Yeah, they were like, "Get the fuck out of here. You're never gonna learn anything."
I feel like we have a lot to unpack for both of us. No, I I went to regular college and I got a degree in literature.
Well, I wasn't saying like, "Oh, you went to clown college." No, like I understand, like you're a school teacher and everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that. But like extracurricular, you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Did you do
existed.
two
Yeah.
extra? Did you do
That's-
2 extra years for your comedy
Fuck
doctorate?
you,
For your comedy degree.
dude! I told you, I'm 12, man. I'm not, dude.
I love it. No, I did. I know what you're talking about. So yeah, I started doing comedy during the pandemic. And what I did is there's a place called the American Comedy Institute out of New York City
Mhm.
that does like stand-up classes, and they teach you like how to like write jokes and like all of that. And because everything was shut down for COVID, they were offering everything online.
Mhm.
So it was an opportunity for me to take a class, because for me to get into New York City, like there's no way I could have done it to take the
Yeah.
class. So I did that, and I did my first Zoom show in July of 2020. And then
Nice.
and then I took that workshop a few times. It was really cool. But
So even though it was a Zoom, were you
Mhm.
still shitting your pants?
I was very nervous. I was at my friend's condo doing it upstairs in her guest room while she was downstairs with her husband, like watching it on delay, because you couldn't hear anyone laughing, like at all. But it was really cool. It was like, again, on my bucket list of things to do. Like I
Fuck
always
yeah.
wanted to do stand up, and I never got the nerve.
Okay.
And then I got divorced and I had a kid, got divorced, sold my house, moved in with my parents, and then a pandemic hit, and I was like, well, why not? Like, Now it's the
Yeah,
time.
fuck it.
Gotta do
Yeah.
it now or whatever, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's fucking yeah.
Yeah, it's so now you've only been doing comedy for
3 years. Yeah, this month of
That's-
July was 3 years.
I know for sure I could never do it ever.
No, you
Ever.
could.
No way. No way.
No?
what about it like intimidates you, or do you think you couldn't handle? What part?
Being in front of people doesn't really flinch me too much. I mean,
Yeah, well, you're Mr. Naked Guy. You're like, yeah, I'm willing to be naked. Could we figure out some way for me to be naked?
They
yeah,
have naked
yeah.
comedy.
I don't.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's naked roasts.
I would never do it.
What
But
do
they
you-
do.
They
have
do a naked
comedy,
roast.
yeah.
Naked roast. Oh,
They-
that's
But they do naked stand up too.
Skankfest. They do a naked roast every time.
yikes.
I'm sorry, guys.
Take a shot.
Fuck. I'll take a sip of liquid death.
There you go. That's some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, like I could never. Like
Why? Yeah,
You got
like,
some stones.
I'm not like I don't know. There's certain things that should be kept private.
Yeah, I guess so, and certainly not like if you're gonna roast me, like let's roast like above the belt here.
See, but that's I hear you, but that's where we differ. Like, I don't know. I'm not all like hippy dippy flower child, but we were born naked.
That is true.
Right. I have nothing
That's
against nudity.
Yeah.
Just not
Same.
like I want to be nude in front of the people I want to be nude
Of
in
course,
front of. Not
yeah.
like strangers telling
Yeah,
jokes.
yeah.
Agree. Yeah,
Because
that
then if
was
I
the-
bomb, it's like double. It's like if you bomb in front of people with your clothes on, you're like, well, that sucked. But if you bomb in front of people naked, that's terrible.
or
Or-
they at least they have something nice to look at, and they're not paying as much attention to the fact that you're
That's
bombing.
true.
That's the
true.
angle I was going for. Because I
Or-
feel like think about the demographic that's going to the naked comedy show as
Well-
opposed to the regular comedy show. It's a little. You're going to get the same crowd for both, but
Sure.
there's going to be extra sprinkles of creep
Oh, yeah.
at the one. You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah.
Then you
I
have to worry
guess.
about like at the door, you check your phone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my concern. It's like, who else is getting access to this naked
yeah,
comedy?
yeah,
you know?
because yeah,
I think that's the biggest concern like of all time right now is just like who's videotaping me,
Right.
Like the other day we talked about would you be in a porn, and my response was who sees it,
yeah.
you know, like who's gonna see the porn,
And I
Because
was
it's
just
like,
quick
at
to
this
say, yep.
point- right, yeah, and
Yep.
and you know there's so many different ways to go about that, but it's like we're just all terrified at this point that somebody's videotaping us doing something, like
Yeah.
you know, or at least I feel that way.
Yeah.
Right. No, well, like I work at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club in Point Pleasant, and I have to go over the rules. And one of our main rules is do not record the performers because you're not asking their permission.
Mhm.
Sometimes you're working out material and you don't want like everyone seeing what's going on.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
up to us. Like we film ourselves, we'll release what we want to release.
Of course, yeah.
You know, but some people don't get that. They're like, well, I'm paying to be here. Right. You're paying to see live comedy. You're not
Right.
paying to record.
Yeah, take a
jokes
take a
and,
quick
like-
picture if
Right,
you want. Or
right.
ask the comic at the end.
Right.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like when we do Zooms, first thing I do is do I record permission? You know,
Yes.
you have to ask.
Yes.
I mean, if they say no, we had this. You know, we talked about it. If they say no, I mean, you just roll with it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be a weird
Yeah.
episode.
I was thinking about that
No
as you were
edits.
talking
Yeah.
about it, right? Like, would we just have our video and the other person's voice?
We wouldn't have anything. We would
We
have.
just have to.
No.
Can
It would just be us.
Oh, we'd be like, all right, later,
would-
dude.
Yeah.
No guests that week.
I mean, we would.
Right.
We could still kick it with them for a little while, but like
You can't.
at the end of the day, the episode will make no sense.
Right.
Right. What an awkward moment that would be if somebody was like, "Yeah, I'll be on your podcast," and then you're like, "Can we record you?" And they're like, "No," and then we're like, "Okay," and
Yeah.
then we have to kind of like hang out with them for a little while and be like, "All right, you know." Anyway, I hope it doesn't happen, but I kind of hope it happens.
I hope it happens, but
You
I'm
know.
not. I don't have the heart to just be like, "Fuck you, dude." Like, I gotta go. I
Well,
can't
right.
do. I could never big time anybody because
How
I'm
No.
could you?
I'm not that.
Right, but on the other end, how could you make that mistake? Like if somebody,
Right.
you know, is like how could you?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
That would just be
Oh,
preposterous.
you'd be surprised.
I guess so.
We're
yeah.
definitely gonna run into some characters. We already have run into characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one kid,
They're out
fuck a fucking job.
Right? Are we're doing a,
Like full balaclavas. We all wore balaclavas when he was on here because he did not want to show his face.
Really?
And we disguised his voice.
got one right here.
Yeah.
Where did you find those?
Mask.
I bought them on Amazon.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
a
find
steamer.
everything on Amazon.
Yeah. I think they're like $5 each.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you buy them with certain other things, they put you on a list.
What's funny is, you know how if you scroll down, if you got shit in your, like you're checking out, or
Oh,
not
yeah.
before you check out, like if you
Right.
select an item, like
Recommended.
suggested with these things, there was like weird shit, like gloves and rope with that.
Frequently
like-
bought with.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that'll put you on a list.
Yeah.
That's the trap.
That's
That's
pretty
the trap.
funny.
Ooh, let me click
Frequently
this.
bought with binoculars. You know.
Yeah.
A shovel.
Fucking wild. No, it was actually gloves and a shovel with frequently bought with.
Wow.
Or buy this with.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're gardening and you don't like to get sunburn. Like, you don't know.
I don't know.
Or maybe you're just a criminal.
So obvious.
That's great.
So yeah, he might come back.
That's cool.
And yeah, we'll have to don the balaclavas, all of us.
It was because of his job? Is that why he was like
It's
that?
because of not his job.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't really know the answer to that.
No, it's
For fun?
he's kind of like an artist,
Okay.
but like an anonymous artist.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
It's pretty
Very
cool.
cool.
He's got a cool story. He was a cool dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But enough about him.
Okay,
We're
sorry.
here for you.
That's right. So you said you work at Uncle Vinny's.
I do.
Like, what do you mean you work at Uncle Vinny's?
I'm
They
one of-
hiring.
I'm one of the hosts. I'm one of the MCs. So there's 4 of us
Uh-huh.
that MC there, and we kind of like rotate and we work with all the headliners and the features that come in.
Nice.
It's
So
cool. I like it.
So you basically like you have like a essentially like a residency there where you
Yeah.
do shows constantly and you're hosting the shows and
Mhm.
doing comedy at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. So like we're
That's
the first
awesome.
ones up. We go over the ground rules and then we do our set. And then we're the ones bringing up the other comics. It's really cool. I love it because I get to meet and work with a lot of people that I never would have the opportunity to work with. And it's also great because I get to run my material so often now.
Yeah. That's sick.
And work on crowd work and like really talk to guests. It's great.
That's
Yeah.
fun. I always like when comics do crowd work. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I really am. A lot of people are like, meh, I can do without it. I love it.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's what really makes you or makes me feel like, wow, this comic can really be on their think on their feet.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just like
Right.
rehearsed material because they're working with what they've got in the room right now.
Mhm.
Like we've got a train in our room right now.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, and every time we hear the train, we kind of cut a promo.
This train is brought to you by
The fruit is
The
lava.
Fruit is Lava hot sauce for the hot sauce lovers.
Code 1000 for 10% off your next purchase.
fruitislava.com.
Thank you. Yeah, I make hot
That's
sauce.
great. Do you really?
I do, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like a jack of all trades over here.
Master of none.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Master
yeah.
of hot sauce.
I try.
There you go.
I try.
All right.
I make pineapple habanero and mango habanero.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pineapple
like, a
Punisher.
website?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Fruitislava.com.
Fruitislava.com.
Oh, yeah,
Fruitislava.com.
you said that.
We have
So-
the pineapple Punisher and butt uppercut.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Butt uppercut's the Jason Ellis Show signature hot sauce.
Yes. So there
I'm
you go.
learning so much.
Sure. Yeah.
I got bucket lists too.
I love it.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off again. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's a commercial's a commercial, bud.
It is. I guess so.
We gotta, you gotta
I-
bite the bullet on these things.
We're our own sponsors.
That's right. The Fruit is Lava is paying the bills here, so we better
and the
get it-
bills ain't getting paid.
We're making it happen.
Bills ain't getting
No, but
paid.
back to-
OnlyFans, here I come.
back to the comedy thing. How many shows a week do you end up doing? Like,
This summer's been insane. I like August I have 10 shows, which for me is a lot. For some people that's probably not a lot, but I'm also going to be like on vacation for a week. So like in 3 weeks I have 10 shows.
That's sick.
Yeah, I love it. Like I said, I'm a teacher, so like during the school year, I'll cut back a little bit. I like to try and at least do 1 show a week. Now, if I was a comic living in New York City, that's like nothing. There's comics that do like 4 shows a night.
Yeah.
But for me, like working full time and I'm a single mom, like you got to balance it.
Mhm.
Right.
So yeah, if I could get up like 4 or 5 times a month, I'm happy.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's been a little bit more.
And this month you're doing 10.
This month is 10.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's so good.
yeah. I'm excited.
When is your next one?
My next, what's today?
Today is
The 2nd?
Wednesday the 2nd.
Yeah.
I have some private gigs up north. I don't usually advertise private stuff because it's
What's a private gig?
like people like it could be like a corporate gig or like a party.
Oh, okay.
You
So
know what I
you're
mean?
booked by like an entity, but it's not an open show. that people
Right,
can't buy
right.
tickets
So you
to.
can't buy tickets. So I
Gotcha,
don't like
gotcha.
advertise those. You know
Gotcha.
what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just like
Understood.
whatever. So I have some of that, and then I am at Uncle Vinny's on the 9th, opening for
Nice.
Joe Fernandez. Very funny.
Awesome.
That's my next one.
What is the 9th?
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, so that's when this show is coming out on that day.
Hey, so go to Uncle Vinny's.
This show will come out on that day.
I'm also at
So
Uncle
where are you the next?
the 12th at Uncle Vinny's, and then I am the 13th at the comic strip, not doing comedy, doing Christie's podcast, Old School, New School.
Okay.
That the films at the comic strip, and then on the 16th I'm at the Stress Factory.
Nice.
So
There you go.
yeah,
We'll put like your link in the description.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
gonna
that's fine. That's
we'll
easy.
load the description up.
Yeah, but that's cool.
I say maybe on the 9th we take a field trip.
you should.
Field trip on the 9th, isn't that?
If you're-
your guy's supposed to be coming in on the 9th, the baklava guy.
You have a baklava guy?
No, balaclava. I got a lot of guys.
That's a
I don't
Greek pastry.
I don't got
I
a
would
ba-
know. I'm Greek. Like
Delicious.
it's very sticky. I'm not like a fan.
Yeah, no,
No.
I don't like them. I don't like
No,
phyllo
too
dough,
sticky.
and it's too sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, I could go for it. I'll have some. I'll
You
just-
can have all the
Yeah.
balaclava you want.
Fair. Well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we have a couple of options. It sounds like
Sure,
where we
yes.
can kind of catch her. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
have no problem with doing a field trip.
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
that's a
Yeah,
great
we
idea.
have to do a field trip
I
soon.
think that's a great idea.
Absolutely.
I got to get out of Belmar.
Sure.
I don't leave this town.
Ever?
There's no reason to.
I was here this morning. I love. If I could afford to live here, I totally would. I was here. I went to the beach this morning, and then I was going to Stay Gold.
Mm-hmm.
One of my old students actually works there. I think she like runs the place now.
Really
Yeah. So I go there. I'll grab like coffee and lunch, and then I go home.
nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's a cool town.
Mhm.
It is. I'm a renter.
I mean, I'm renting now too. So
Yeah.
Who isn't?
right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy a place, but that's
Who isn't?
Exactly. So what else you got on your bucket list? I wanna hear all
oh my
about
goodness. Definitely not skydiving. I can tell you that.
I wanted to for a long
Ugh.
time, and now I'm over it. I don't want to.
No.
I did it.
I'll keep my feet on the ground.
You did it?
I did it.
You did it?
I did it.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, I mean, worth it. Sure. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. It had its points where I was.
I thought
like,
you were gonna say ups and downs, and I was gonna fucking just quit the show. I was gonna quit the fucking show.
skydiving. No, yeah. It was an incredible experience. Like I'm really glad I did it. You know how when you go on a roller coaster you get that feeling in your stomach where it's
Yeah.
like, ugh. That doesn't happen when you flip.
Oh,
like, when
really?
you- no, and that was really impressive to me that's true. Where it's like you're inside
Mm-hmm.
and then you're outside, and that's just it. And then you start to fall, and the fall is I was trying to sort of like take it all in as
Right.
much as I could as I was falling, and it happens really fast. It was a really incredible experience. I'm glad I did it. I would do it again. I would, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go skydiving.
Well, if
It's
you-
like one of those things where it's like, hey, Chris,
Right.
Chris wants to do it. He's like, let's do this thing. Let's do a show. Let's do it, blah, 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 blah. I would do that for sure. But
You can
Yeah.
do it, and we'll watch you from the ground.
Yeah.
well, you
We'll
see,
do the podcast from the ground.
that's a
while you're-
big part. It's interesting that you say that because when you go, you're sitting on the ground at this like picnic table or whatever underneath the tent for hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, because you have to sign all this waiver form. You have to do the little thing where they teach you how to do it laying on the ground, and they show you all the stuff, and it takes forever. And then you're watching people go up and come down and go up and come down, and they're like, "Oh my god, that was amazing! Oh my god, that was amazing!" Similar to like a roller coaster where people get off the roller coaster and like, "That was awesome! I want to go again!"
Yeah.
So you see that for hours. So by the time it's your turn to go, you've seen hours and hours of people like just having the greatest time. So they're like so much
Fear wears
takes,
off.
That takes so much of the element
Right.
of being scared away from it, because people are like, it was amazing, you're gonna love it. It was amazing, you're gonna love it. Like
No.
all day, and then finally you go up. Plus, I was with my brother who was he was getting certified as an individual skydiver. So he was doing a lesson or something. So he was jumping out solo with somebody, and they were going to do their little evaluation. I got a tandem jump.
I would think too many people have done it successfly.
Yeah,
If I go up there, I'm going to be the one.
I'm the statistic.
That's what I would
automatic.
think,
Yeah,
yeah.
automatic.
Well, I tried.
yeah.
I tried.
No,
I
that's not-
parasailed. Does that count?
Oh, I want to do that. That's
I
on my
did that.
bucket list.
I did that right out of Belmar. That was sick.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 recommend.
I want to do that. I want to do surf lessons, and I want to do stand-up paddleboarding.
I just got a stand-up paddleboard.
That looks like so much fun.
I've never
So is
used
that comedy on a surfboard?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Uh-huh.
what it is. Yeah.
Huh? You like that? Because it's
I
stand
quit.
up. It's stand up and it's paddleboarding. Huh? I did not expect that one.
He thought about it too. Did you see that pause? He was like, "Which one do I go with?"
Which one do
Yeah,
I
I mean, I was going to go with this one.
It's a maestro over
I'm gonna
there.
pop off a piece of my dick.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, parasailing, definitely 10 out of 10 recommend.
All right.
I did get a little motion sickness like after I was done.
Right.
So I yacked off the side of the boat.
Oh,
I feel like
that's a lot of
normal.
motion sickness.
Yeah.
Well, you only threw up a little bit. So
Yeah, it was really, no, it really was. It was just like one
Very
little bat,
briefly.
and then I was good.
So I just started going on roller coasters.
Oh,
That's the level I'm at. Like I just started going on roller coasters this year because I was such a scaredy cat.
Really?
But my daughter, she's 4.5, likes roller coasters. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
so you
Of
So
course
my
you do.
friends started, yeah, and I'm like, that's from your father, right? But we're going to Disney this month. We're taking her for the first time. So I'll do any roller coaster in Disney because I'm like, Disney World is safe. It's way safer than Six Flags. Let's be
Oh
honest.
my, yeah. Six Flags is just shy of
a carnival,
like
what
right.
makes you say that?
a
though?
firehouse carnival.
Disney would never want a lawsuit.
No.
They could cover it, but Disney does not want that.
Like when
image.
people die, they take you off property
Yeah.
and announce it.
They just hide.
They don't.
you.
Yeah, they do. You will. People die at Disney. You will not know about it.
It's like a cult.
So
Yeah.
what does that mean,
Dude, Disney.
What happens when people die at Great Adventure?
Then you're dead at Great Adventure. It's all over the fucking
Yeah.
news. It's all over the fucking news.
But also, I grew up in Jackson, so I don't think I've been to Six Flags since I was a junior in high school. It's old news. Disney, I love, but also they only have one roller coaster that goes upside down, and I don't want to go upside down, so I'll do anything else. I did Guardians of the Galaxy twice. It was amazing,
Okay.
amazing.
But not upside down.
I won't go upside down.
I like the
That's-
3D rides.
I'm not
Sorry.
there yet.
The 3D rides are really
Oh, those
cool.
are cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get sick on those.
Like
a
Haunted
little or a lot?
Mansion.
Oh, I
A
like
lot.
Haunted Mansion.
Dope.
So good. I
They're
like
making
Pirates
a
of the
new
Caribbean.
addition to
Are they
Haunted
really?
Mansion. Yeah. There's what's his name? The ghost from what is this? Disney World or Disneyland?
We're Disney World.
All right, so the ghost that haunts Disneyland
Mm-hmm.
is going to be featured in our haunted mansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a new movie that came out.
They do.
I didn't see it yet.
Me neither.
It's on my list.
Did you see Barbie?
I'm going tonight. That's
Okay.
why I'm wearing hot pink.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she's got
And-
a hard out so she can go see Barbie.
I said
That's
that
fine.
when I got here. I was
Come
like,
on, see
I
these
have
two
a
assholes
very
and then
important
Barbie.
appointment.
No, that's fine. I respect that. And this is honestly one of the only episodes in a long time I'm not wearing pink in any fashion.
Very true.
Well,
Very true. I was
no,
starting.
that's
yeah,
red,
a
red.
little- yeah.
No,
See,
yeah,
usually
no,
I
we're
wear all
talking-
black.
Yeah,
I spice
usually
it
I
up
have
a little.
your color shirt. I
Right.
have these shorts in hot pink.
I believe it.
Yeah.
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 Goes with the blonde hair.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
You're
white
like
trash,
Barbie.
white trash punk rock Ken.
There you go.
Yeah.
That better suited than me calling you Barbie.
I'll
That's
take
true.
it. I'm a Barbie girl.
Are you going to see the movie?
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually, meaning when it comes out on TV.
Right.
No, I want to go see it in the theater, I think.
It was sold
Yeah.
out. We tried to go last night, and we couldn't get seats
Really?
for any of them. Yeah.
Wow.
So we had to go today.
The
It's
theater is
crushing.
back.
It's crushing Oppenheimer. Crushing.
I want to see that too, and I want to see Haunted Mansion. So
It's like 3 hours long.
yeah, I'll
Oppenheimer.
see it when it comes out. When I can sit on my couch on my phone and,
And
watch
take your
it.
time. Yeah.
Which is terrible because I'm sure it's a great movie.
It's
But-
one of those movies that we discussed this last week or the week prior that you only have to see it once. It's
Yeah.
not like you're dying to rewatch.
That was me with Inception. Did you ever see Inception?
I saw bits and
Yeah.
pieces.
I was
I
like,
never
I
saw the
saw
whole
it. I
thing.
think I'm
Good
good.
movie.
It is a great movie, but I'm like,
See, I can watch that one again. I think that one has rewatchability.
think so?
Is that the
I
one
do.
where the world
Because
turns upside down or some shit?
yeah,
It-
I don't
at
even
certain
remember
points,
what
yeah.
happened, to be honest, so I should probably
Yeah.
watch it again.
Yeah.
I feel like it has rewatchability.
gotcha.
Just because there's by definition, like the movie itself talks about, and it deals in layers, like a multi-layered story. So like to be able to watch it again and be like, okay, now knowing how it breaks down, let me see how the layers break down and all this other stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I think it's certainly worth a watch.
Are there vehicles in it?
Plenty of vehicles.
Okay.
Oh, dude,
Is that your-
there's a vehicle is a big part of it. As a matter of fact,
I
Big
don't-
part of
I
Is
it.
that
don't
your
watch-
go-to? You
I don't
only watch
know.
movies with cars?
Yeah. I'm dead serious.
Wait, really?
This
yeah, I'm
is true.
dead serious.
This
it's
is
so
true.
serious.
Are there any movies that don't have cars?
I mean,
I can't even think of one movie that like doesn't have some kind of vehicle.
Braveheart,
Oh, true.
Gladiator. We were talking the other
Did you ever
day.
watch the
This
Spartacus series?
nope.
So good. You have to
no
go back and watch. Did you watch it
Spartacus series.
on
I think
Stars? It was the Spart.
No.
Oh, it's so
I think
good.
I've seen Spartacus. There's a movie called
Well,
Spartacus,
right,
right?
right.
Okay, I didn't know there was a series.
There's a series. It was on Stars
Wait a
years
minute.
ago.
You're talking about a TV show.
A TV show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I switched gears. Sorry.
Yeah, I was under the impression there was some sort of Spartacus.
We do that all
trilogy
the
here
time.
that was happening, but
No,
no, yeah,
no.
I'm not all.
I
that
did
much
hear
into
they're
Spartacus.
trying to make a second Gladiator.
Really?
No.
Is that a Ridley Scott movie?
Yes. I just
Yeah,
watched it
yeah.
recently.
I think they're talking about making a second one.
Disgusting. I'm out.
There's a new Exorcist that looks fucking bananas that I can't with your horror movie fan.
I don't do scary movies.
Ah!
Sorry, I don't do like blood. I like suspense.
This is like
So like psychological thrillers,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
all
yeah.
about that.
this
I
is
don't
a
do like
possessed.
blood and
This is
stuff.
possessed girls.
Well,
Possessed
yeah,
by
I
the
mean,
devil.
They probably, with all the special effects they can do now, they're looking at all the old movies, being like, "Oh, I wonder how we can make
Right,
this
right,
one
right,
cool,"
right.
you know. Which I
They
leave it
redo
alone.
everything.
Dude, they
The
brought back
Exorcist
the
is a
original
classic.
mom. They brought back the original mom, and like she comes in like, and this the demon's like, "Mother, I know you."
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
dude.
That's your stuff, though.
Yep, that's my shit.
You'll,
That's
you'll see that in the theater.
I'll see that in the theater day of.
Nice.
But the original is still to this day. I'm 44 years of age. To this day, the only movie that still scares me.
Really?
Yo, yeah, fuck yeah. If I watch it, lights are going on, like,
I don't
and
know.
they're staying on for the night.
I'm too afraid of everything. That's why I don't think like I never watched those Final Destination movies because of the blood. Like I don't even think they'd be that scary, but I can't do like the gore and like the.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I know what
some
that.
of them are pretty gross.
Yeah, like I don't like that.
So you're
stuff.
totally out on Saw. You won't see Saw.
No, I
Saw's
know what
real
happens.
Gross.
Yeah.
Right.
no.
I like same with me.
Yeah.
I know what happens, but I've never seen any of those movies because,
Right.
like, to me, this might sound strange, but I don't love glorifying that type of violence by
Right.
making multiple movies about it. You know, it's like, okay, I get it. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it. Well, I get nauseous.
that make
from
sense,
the blood.
Chris?
Yes. He's trying to find.
Right.
No, huh?
He disagrees.
I mean, listen. I don't know. I don't have an argument for that one. I don't.
Yeah.
I feel my face getting
I
warm.
just feel like the gratuitous.
So you're not into the Rob Zombie slashers. So you don't
No,
like
it's not
slashers
for
at
me.
all.
It's not for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
See, that's what I grew up watching.
Right.
Right.
Jason and Freddy, Michael
Yeah,
Myers.
like I've seen those, like the original ones, but then,
Yeah.
but okay.
I didn't watch any of the remakes.
Well, the remakes.
I got
but,
no use for them.
But there was like 8 Friday the 13th movies or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And so,
something
like, my
that.
point is, I didn't feel like there needed to be 8 Friday the 13th movies. There could have just been 1 or 2.
Oh, I think there should be
And there could have
20.
been- right. You see, so like, and it's the same thing with the Saw series. It's like enough already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are people sitting around in rooms trying to think of more and more crazy ways to kill people?
So they don't kill people.
Exactly.
You know what's the worst franchise for that though? Is well, you like car movies, but Fast and the Furious.
I'm
Why are
not,
there 10
Why?
of them?
I'm
Yes.
not a fan.
Why are there
I'm
10
not a
of
fan.
them?
I'm not a fan. I don't.
At all?
I saw the first one
Right.
like way back when it came out, and that's it. That was it. That's all I needed.
But what's the girl? The girl's Michelle Rodriguez, right? Is like the
I
actress
think
from
she's
that
one of
movie.
them,
Yeah.
So she made a comment, and I can't remember what movie it was about, but she's like, I don't know why there's so many of them. And I was like, you're on Fast and the Furious. Like, there's
Yeah.
If any franchise needed to end, it was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's been going for well over a decade, right?
They just had the 10th one, I think.
It's outrageous. It's outrageous. I can't even imagine like why. Like,
Right.
It's
Not for
literally
me.
just
Not
kids
for
like banging cars together at this point.
I'd rather,
Just,
honestly, I'd rather watch like Rocky 1 through 5. Actually, 1 through 4. 5 was me.
I didn't see any of those either.
Oh, man.
really.
Yeah.
Wow, you
But
gotta
I'm
see.
also, like-
There's vehicles all over those movies.
There's cars.
Yes,
There's cars.
Lots of them.
But I'm 33 and a girl, so I feel like there's like
Okay.
there's like, you know what I
What?
mean? Like,
What do you mean? You think that you haven't seen Rocky?
Girls fight.
That's
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's like a gap of like, I feel like there's a lot of movies. Like, there's a lot of 80s movies I've never seen because I was born in 1990. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, there's
I
like,
get it. I guess.
you
yeah.
know, like
That's
I could
fair.
go back now and watch them and I'd probably appreciate them, but
Did
I
you
was
watch,
not in the age range.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I've never seen it.
Ooh, that's a
I
must watch.
know,
It
I know,
should- yeah,
especially now.
Yeah, definitely put it on your list.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a great movie. It
I'm
really
not
is.
good with mood. To be honest, there's so many movies I have not seen that
Same.
I have to go back and like watch. Like I've been like I repeat TV series over and over again, which I
Yeah.
need to stop doing.
What's your
that.
favorite TV series?
Oh,
Oh,
it
boy.
depends. I just started watching Jane the Virgin again, which is
Never
like
heard of it.
it's such a girly show, but it's like I like that. But I want to go back and watch White Lotus again. Did you guys watch what?
No.
Oh, it was cool. It's
White
quirky.
Lotus.
I
Yeah,
watch
it's a very
garbage TV.
quirky. I do too.
I watch garbage
Like
TV.
reality TV, garbage
No,
TV.
like
'Cause
worse than reality
What's
TV.
worse than reality
The
TV?
Big Bang Theory.
That's not garbage. I like.
All
The
right,
Big
thank
Bang
you. Thank you very much.
That's cute. Like I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Friends. Like How I Met Your Mother, except the last season was terrible. Like I like a sitcom, like King of Queens.
Yeah.
I watched that growing up. You know, Frasier, because my dad was.
Well, we did a.
I
we did a
finally have
top
somebody
five-
on my side.
We did a top 5 best shows of all time.
Okay.
Episode, and that was one of Chris's top 5 best.
Wait,
shows
okay,
of
so
all
now
time.
we have to go through both of your top 5s, and I'll tell you if I agree or disagree.
Okay.
You
I'll
wanna do-
try to
Do you remember
remember.
yours? It was.
I just recently watched Sons of Anarchy like all the way through, and I enjoyed it.
I've heard that's excellent. I haven't seen it,
I
but I've
enjoyed
heard
it.
it's excellent.
I think yours was Oz.
Oh yeah, Oz, Orange is the New Black,
Mhm.
Yes.
Sons of Anarchy, The Big Bang Theory. Fuck, what was my 5th one? Oh, House.
House.
I like House.
Yes!
I like House.
Suck it.
Oh no, and it wasn't Sons of Anarchy. It was Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's
Always
also
Sunny.
great.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
great too, though.
Yes.
That's right. Sons was an honorable mention.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Mine-
Always Sunny.
Okay.
Mine
I like It's
was
Always Sunny.
Breaking Bad,
Haven't
Arrested Development, Seinfeld,
Mm.
Saturday Night Live, and Sopranos.
I've not seen any. Like I've seen SNL, obviously. I've seen a couple episodes of Arrested Development. What was the first one?
I've never
Seinfeld.
seen
I've
any.
seen. I've watched Seinfeld.
Breaking
throughout.
Bad
I have not seen Breaking Bad
or Sopranos.
or The Sopranos.
Hmm.
Do you like Seinfeld?
I like it. It's a great show, like in the background while I'm doing other stuff, and there's
Yeah.
some really clever jokes there. Again, like my dad used to watch it when I was growing up, and I didn't get it, so I watched it again as an adult, and like I got it more. I don't think it wouldn't be on my top 5.
Okay.
That's fine.
I just
Everybody, we were all allowed to have our own.
Yeah,
top
yeah,
five.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we busted Chris's chops a bunch, but you know, at the end of the day, because How I Met Your Mother, which she just
Mhm.
mentioned, was an honorable mention for
Kevin.
Kevin.
The
Yeah.
last season,
So you never know.
ruins it.
You can never, and he said the same thing. You
Ugh.
can never tell what people are gonna like, what people aren't gonna like. I
Yeah.
just love that, unexpectedness. Like,
Right.
what? How could you not love this if you love that?
I'm gonna
you
have to
know?
go think about my top 5 shows.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Right. And the other thing is that I think we all found a couple shows that we want to now check out because
Right.
if it makes it into somebody else's top 5 who
Yeah,
you get along
yeah.
with and who
Like
you vibe with.
House.
House I've seen a million
It's so
Yeah.
good.
It's always sarcoidosis.
of.
It's never lupus.
Never lupus.
Never lupus.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. and
You're dope.
Hugh
Thank
Laurie, Hugh Laurie is good. He's a really
He's
good
great.
actor.
Like I didn't even he's an English actor, but you're like, if you don't
Right.
know that, you're like, what?
When
Like,
I
he's
found that
great.
out, it blew my mind.
Right.
He's great, like
Yeah.
in other things.
Right.
Yeah.
He was in Stuart Little.
Yeah, he sure
he
was.
The dad.
Yeah.
He
That's
was
right.
the dad. Nice.
So, what else you got on your bucket list? Because I've
All right.
definitely checked a couple things off of mine.
Same. It's so funny. I'm trying to think back. So when I got divorced, I made like a list of like all the stuff I wanted to do. One of them was indoor rock climbing, and I've done that, and I love indoor rock
That's
climbing.
fun. Yeah,
I love
I've done
it.
that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What else was on my? I want to do a TED Talk.
Okay.
I think
Host your own.
I would like to get invited to do a TED Talk, but in order to do that, I have to like apply.
Really? There's a big.
So I have to like
That can
start.
help.
Yeah. Okay.
What is it? Pardon my ignorance.
No.
What is it? What is a TED Talk?
So it's like
What does that mean?
Yeah. What does TED stand for? Yeah.
Okay, we're putting you on the spot here. 'cause
technology, education, something. I
Design.
don't know. I don't really
education
know.
could be the ed.
Yeah,
Could just be
it could
technology education. So okay.
Right.
So
It's
explain what is this?
So I used to show them a lot when I taught 8th grade English, and it's basically they'll give like there's always like a theme for the year, and people give talks like they're experts in some kind of field or whatnot, and they'll give talks. I always like the funny ones, go figure, right? So one of my favorite TED Talks I used to show my students. I can't remember the guy's name. He like runs a website, but he does this whole speech about the power of procrastination, and it's so funny because he talks about how he procrastinating writing a TED, like doing the TED Talk. And he's
Right.
like, I always wanted to have done a TED Talk, like past tense,
Right.
but never thought about like the prep work that goes into it.
Mhm.
And it just, I love I believe in the power of words. I love anything that's like wordplay. I used to do slam poetry before I did stand-up comedy. And like, so a TED Talk I feel like would be like the next thing to do. So.
Do you know Damien Rucci?
Yes, I love Damien.
He's been in here.
He's great. It was so funny. So I used to do slam poetry in college, and that was like my first gateway, I guess, into doing stand-up comedy. And I stopped doing it for a very long time. I stopped writing for a very long time, and then when I got divorced, I got right back into writing, and then it turned into stand-up and blah 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 blah. But Damien booked me on a show to do stand-up, but it's a stand-up, and he does slam poetry too. So after I did my set, I asked if I could go up and slam.
Oh,
And it was
sick.
great because it was my first time doing it in years. And like I'm actually working on publishing my first book of poetry now myself, not through a publisher.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's on my, I guess that was on my bucket list too. So
Write
I'm
a
in the
book?
copywriting process. Yeah.
Mhm. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
my
cool.
bucket list isn't anything like that. It was all just dumb stuff.
I got dumb stuff too. Like, I don't know, surfing. I want to learn how to surf. I don't think not that that's dumb, but it's like different than,
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what else.
I learned how to box.
I've done boxing classes. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I had a couple fights. That was fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you win?
I won the first one, and the other two were against 3 professionals, like
Okay.
real fighters.
That's
so
cool. So no.
no. But I got to punch Ari Shafir in the face really hard.
There you go.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right. All right.
Yeah, he took it like a champ.
All right.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'd like to do like an improv class. I've never done improv.
Okay.
I used to love Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Mm-hmm.
I loved that show growing up. So that would be kind of cool.
That's got to be
do something like
stressful. Like a show like that.
that.
Who's-
Right. But
Oh,
they
yeah.
already, I feel like it's already like,
Yeah.
they know what they're going to say.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like,
But like an on the spot thing,
Right.
no shot. I couldn't do it.
well, that's why like stand up comics and improv comics are completely different people.
Mhm.
Because stand up, it's like very isolating, right? Like we work on everything. Like there's camaraderie, but like it's your work. Like you're doing it by yourself. And if it fails, that's on you. But if it's successful, that's also on you. Whereas improv, you have to work together and like work with the team. So completely different types of people, I feel like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well said. I have experience with both.
Okay.
And then it's also interesting thinking about getting together people to film a sketch, like
Right.
sketch comedy, where you have a bunch of comedians
Right.
who now have to perform as a team,
Yeah.
and that's mixing dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that gets interesting.
See, I used to write sketch. Like, I would rather be the writer behind the scenes. I almost went to school before I decided to be a teacher. I almost went to school and I wanted to edit film because I wanted to make music videos.
Oh,
Good thing
okay.
I didn't go into that because it's like a dying industry. But I loved being behind the camera. So as much as like I love doing stand up, my dream job I think would be to like write for like I would love to write for like Family Guy or Bob's Burgers
Oh,
or do something
fuck.
like that. Like
Yeah,
that
that'd
or
be
have my
dope.
own show.
Mhm, mhm.
I've thought of something on my bucket list that's weird. Fencing.
I would try that.
I always wanted to try,
I
but
would
like
try
where do you
that.
go try fencing?
There's a place locally.
Are you serious?
Really?
There is not like
In
super
Belmar?
local, not like super that local, but like there is a place,
There's got to be a place in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Fencing.
and I think it's actually called Fencing NJ.
That would make sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Well, then I'm gonna check that out after this.
I would totally do that. I would totally do that. I think Dave.
No, I'm gonna look for some fencing while you guys keep talking.
Oh, okay. Boom.
Why does it do that?
Let's see what we're googling.
Yeah, that'd be a fucking episode. Smoke?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I will fall asleep, and I have to drive to go see Barbie. So that's the thing. It makes
Oh, it's
me
giving
very
me
sleepy.
actual fences, like the fence between in your
No
yard.
way.
No, that's not what I want. Fencing sport.
Fencing is French, correct?
Sure. It seems like something that would be French.
It seems like
Yeah.
It seems very posh.
We can wiki it after.
Ooh, I love me a good wiki.
Sword fencing.
American Institute
Oh, in
of Fencing.
Eatontown.
There we go.
See, I
Not
told
that
you, I
far.
knew
Or
it.
Sitting Falls.
knew it.
Woodbridge. Those are not far at all.
These places are close to us.
I
we
think,
can go do some fencing.
and I only know that because I'm, and I can't believe this didn't make my top 5. The Impractical Jokers.
When I was on maternity leave with my kid, that's all I watched.
They're
So
fucking
great.
awesome.
So great.
Did you see the movie?
I didn't see the movie. Was it good?
It was fun.
Okay, I'll have
It
to
was
watch
fun. It's almost like a very long episode.
it. Okay.
And the whole premise is they have to get from Staten Island to Miami to the Paula Abdul party
Okay.
concert, but they have a bunch of challenges along
Love
the way.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so that's on my list. So fencing. I also want to learn how to hip hop dance
Okay.
and pole dance, but not like pole dance like stripping. Well, I guess pole dance like they do pole dance classes.
Yeah, they have pole dance
Right.
exercise classes.
Right.
Yeah.
So those are all on my list of things to learn how
I
to
know
do.
somebody who had a daughter who took pole dancing.
Really?
Not pole dancing. I'm sorry, that's not right. That's not right. She took the ribbon, the silks that are
The
hanging
yo-
from the
The
ceiling.
yoga one,
Whoa.
or is it? Because I've done the
and it was
yoga
at
in
a-
the
Where they
it was
s-
at a
They look like they're about to
Yeah.
fall out of the sky and
Oh,
they
that's
catch
cool.
themselves.
yeah, and like the little like she did that.
Oh, that's
She had
awesome.
one of those classes, but at a place where they had the pole dancing. that you're
Okay.
talking about.
I've done I forgot what it's called, aerial yoga. I've done
What is that?
So that's yoga in those hammocks that he's talking
Come
about.
on.
It was really cool. I used to teach yoga, so I did that, and then yeah, it was fun.
I wanted that. It's as dumb as you said fencing was on your list. I want to try yoga. I've never done yoga.
It's great. I have to get back into it. I kind of gave up yoga and started doing stand-up comedy, so I have to like find the balance of
I hear you.
you know.
But I have really bad back issues.
Oh, it'd be perfect for you
I
then.
blew out 2 discs, so I have 2 prosthetic discs, a bunch of screws, and a cage.
Oh God.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, but I can give you stretches for that. That's easy. Like not easy, but like there's a lot you can do for that. All right.
Look at how
Says-
badass that looks.
Look
Oh,
at
that's
that.
what it's called. It's called a foil.
Yes.
I want a foil. Wait, what's the difference between a foil and a saber?
A foil descended from the 18th century's small sword. The foil has a thin, flexible blade with a square cross section and a small bell guard. Saber descended from the dueling sabers of the late 19th century, which were in turn descended from naval and cavalry swords. Sabers have a light, flat blade and a knuckle guard.
I think saber
Ooh.
sounds more badass.
Foil,
Right.
I think foil is the OG though, isn't it?
It is because it doesn't have like the thing at the end, like so it's not pointy. It's got like
yeah,
a
it's
little,
got a little
dull.
ball.
Yeah.
I think that's what the bell
and when you
guard
poke
is.
somebody, it's called a touch.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
All right. You already know more than me.
I only know
Interesting.
because they did an episode of the Jokers
Right,
where they
right,
were
right, right.
fencing, and I think they were doing it in Eatontown.
It enhances
It-
your mathematical skills.
I saw that. Look at that.
Like, shut the
Interesting.
fuck up.
I don't know how that happens.
Let's
Fencing
wait.
improves perception of geometric shapes. The
Oh.
analytical and abstract concepts of fencing heighten
Why
mathematical
are you supposed to be
skills.
making shapes when you do it?
I don't know.
Because
the
that might
answer
be
to
above my.
Or
I'll
maybe
tell
it's
you
like
what.
I thought you just-
spatial relations where you're
tapped out
trying
of
to stay
math.
triangular to them or something like that.
Oh,
You're trying to stay at an
maybe.
angle to them. I don't know.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
That
Well,
sounded correct though.
As soon as math introduced letters, that's where I tapped out.
Yeah, I love algebra. I was such an algebra nerd. I don't like geometry. Like spatial recognition, shapes, I don't care about finding the diameter of
Yeah.
whatever. I like the solve for X. I'm all about that. That was a
Hooked
little,
on
I took
fencing.
calculus in college, so in high school.
Nerd.
I was such a nerd. Still a nerd.
That's fine.
Now what is he googling? Pole dancing classes.
Nothing. No, we're good. We're good.
No, but did you have a game?
Oh yeah, you guys want to play a game?
Sure.
All right, let's do this.
Oh man. And so I'm like, oh, for however many games
Oh,
we've
you might
played.
win. I don't know. What kind of game is this? Is it trivia?
I have no idea what kind of game we're about to play.
Was it what his tabs were earlier?
I think so. His seedy looking sus tabs.
It's a dirty game.
Is it a dirty game?
No.
Oh,
So-
it's worth a shot. See, no, I swear to God, I saw a butt.
Okay, so here we go. Here's
But
the
whose
game.
butt?
Not mine.
Welcome to the Clouded Minds Show.
Hopefully.
Up close and personal with Emily Paige.
What a game about me.
I gotta get a better fucking.
What we have here
Yeah.
are. There you go. What we have here are a series of slides where you're going to have a very up close image. And you're going to have to tell me what it is.
Oh boy.
So here we go. The first image, you have to tell me what this is. What is this?
Is that the Empire State, Building?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
The Empire State Building.
I've been in that building so many times. It's
I've
super
never
cool.
been.
I was a sheet metal worker, so I
Oh,
did
cool.
commercial HVAC all over Manhattan.
That's awesome.
What's this?
Baseball.
Oh, you fucker.
Wow. It's baseballs. Well, yes, correct. What is this?
That's that's an armpit. That's a gross armpit. And if that's not an armpit, that's a hairy ass. That's fucked up because it's got a pimple on it. You see that? There's a blemish. Sir, you have something, or lady.
What is this?
I'm gonna say that's
Armpit.
like the crook of somebody's. Actually, the backside. That's a hairy back. Like this.
Elbow.
Oh, look at whoa!
Yeah. Don't pay no attention to his red elbow there.
His weenus needs attention.
Yeah, he was doing a weenus pinching contest.
What?
And he lost.
Look at the knob on that thing.
Yeah, he's got some problems.
He's
Anyway,
cracking
What's this?
Pole.
a whiteboard.
Oh, whiteboard. Yeah.
Oh, I figured I'd throw a teachery one in there.
Yeah, no.
It's a whiteboard.
I have a smart board.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
It's like an electronic whiteboard.
Come on, and it, like erases by itself and shit like that.
It's just like it connects to my computer, so whatever's on my basically like your TV,
Oh,
whatever's
okay.
on my screen goes up there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
What is this?
What?
I first thought it was a ping pong paddle, but I don't think that's right.
This is really coming out of left field, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but is that a breast milk pump?
No, that is a good guess.
I would be so mad if I got that wrong, since I'm the only one who's ever used one of those in this room.
Are you?
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know. Did you use one?
Maybe. Yes!
Oh,
But wait a minute. What were we looking at? What bit were
that
we looking
right there. The,
Oh,
that's a hard one.
oh, we were way up in the crook of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What's this?
Like it's veins. A leaf? No.
A nutsack. No, that's a fish.
Oh, a fishtail. A fin. A fin? A
You were
flower. We
close.
were all
Leaf. Well, you
we
said
were not close.
you said leaf.
You did say leaf.
Oh, did I say leaf?
You said
You
leaf.
said leaf.
Oh, petal.
Okay, here's the next one.
Ugh.
Salmon of the raw variety.
Yeah. It's meat, steak, raw steak. Oh, roast beef.
I will never eat a roast beef sandwich ever again. Can you go
Arby's
back
is
to
so
that?
Good.
Can you go back real quick? Dude, there's schmegma on the right bit up there.
Gross. It's not so nice when you're looking at it from some.
Dude,
closer
wait a
place.
minute. All right, go ahead.
Ready?
Arby's is really good.
I
What's
love Arby's.
this?
Oh, that's a Snickers bar all day.
Oh, yeah, chocolate bar.
It's a guy lifting weights.
That's disturbing. I don't think that's attractive.
No.
It's like gross.
Yeah, that guy's going a little too hard.
My ex was like really into bodybuilding. I was like, you have no neck. It's gross.
He was probably like, my ex was really into yoga.
Yeah. She was so flexible.
Here we go. I think this is the second to last one. So this is the last one. This is the last one. What's this?
That looks like somebody's head.
Michael Jackson.
I was going to say Taylor Swift. I think I'm wrong.
If you got Taylor Swift, what?
It's the top of Chris's head.
Come on. What am I doing? Oh, I was talking about my ass knot. I said, go back real quick. Oh, that's so fucking crazy. It looks.
It's the top of your head.
Are you
looks,
more offended that you thought it was Michael Jackson or that I called you Taylor Swift? The blonde, though.
Taylor Swift, that's a big compliment.
Hey, I'll
Big
take that all
compliment.
day.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day. That's funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
You guys did a great job. Congratulations.
No, thank you.
You guys did a great job.
So I'm more curious what your Google searches were like to get those images.
People are talking about my Google searches. It's hot in the streets these days. My Google search is the topic of everybody's mind. You're not the first person to say that. No, I try to Google things that are pretty innocuous,
Right.
and just get what I need.
Were you hungry for like an Arby's sandwich?
What's that? No, I wanted to get a roast beef sandwich. I just wrote roast beef sandwich, and that's what came up.
Interesting.
And like that's one of the pictures that came up, but it was a really good and the other part of it is that you have to try to get pictures that are like good quality pictures,
Sure.
so that you can zoom in really hard on them. And
Yeah.
It won't get really fucked up.
Which was the first one you picked out? Was it Chris?
I did them pretty much in order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just did them pretty.
We
much
thought
in
of you last. That means
That's fine.
I was trying
That's
to think of
quite all right.
something. I was like, what
Most
can
people
I
do.
What could it be the last thing? What could be the last one that could be pretty funny and whatever?
Right.
And I was like, oh, I'll try to find a picture of Chris. So here's the funny part is that I Googled your name
Oh boy.
and
Oh
that picture
my.
comes up.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does. That's what I got it from. Like, there's like the screen grabs from the shorts all come up for your name. So now when people Google you, they see like, they see you grabbing your crotch. They see you with mukbang, the mukbang
That was fun.
title
That's
picture.
really cool and
Yeah,
kind of weird, but
Huh.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
it comes up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I guess maybe based on whichever social media platform you're posting it on.
Yeah. That's
your
fucking
info
dope.
is getting harvested, baby.
I
Yeah, it
refuse
is.
to Google myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've
I would
been-
Google my comedy name. I won't Google my like real name.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say I've been Googling you all week.
That's fine. Does anything good pop up? Just social media?
Just social media.
Oh my god! It's like
See,
crazy.
that's
There you
exactly
go.
what pops up.
You pop up.
Yeah.
nice. My website that's like not finished.
Let's check it out.
It
Yeah,
says
it's just-
under
yeah, it's a blurb.
construction.
Yeah.
Website coming soon. Oh, but
It's a
then
great
there's-
picture.
There's
Thank
great,
you.
good picture, and there's a lot of info here.
There
I
really
use
is.
I use
It's not nothing.
I use a local photographer. She actually did my engagement photos. She did my wedding photos and my maternity photos. And
Oh, nice.
she does my Christmas card every year and my headshots. She's great. Julianne Marcow. Check her out.
Okay.
Awesome.
Link in the description below.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I do think
I
everyone should-
watched those shorts and I enjoyed them, and I agree with you. The first
Oh,
one,
my cracked article. Oh my
Did you see this, Chris? Did you see this, Chris?
I didn't read that one. I
Oh my
watched the
God.
videos.
So, Emily, talk
Yeah,
us
can you-
through.
Can you elaborate on this?
The headline is this comedian's ex-boyfriend tried to steal her jokes in the breakup.
Okay, so I went through. I'm gonna give you like the Spark Notes version.
Is he also a comic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went through a very bad breakup, worse than my divorce, with another comedian back in November, where his side, anyway, he wasn't blindsided, but he's going to say he was. So we broke up, and I tried to keep it civil, and he didn't. And it was a lot of me asking for him to leave me alone and give me like some time and space, and him basically harassing me and my friends. And he even reached out to my dad. So I had blocked him on everything. Throughout the next 6 months, my friends are like, he's definitely still seeing your stuff because he's tweeting like the same exact thing as you. And I kind of figured that he was doing it to get my attention. Like he wanted me to have to talk to him
Yeah,
again.
of course.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. So instead, I took the tweets side by side. I took there was 12 of them total. I think I took 6 or 7 of them. And I put them side to side with his timestamps and said, if I'm such a bad ex, why do you keep stealing my jokes? And it went viral. And
It got picked up.
it got picked up.
So here we go.
And he kind of made them worse each
Oh,
time.
we're like fully putting Oh Boy on blast right now. Shut up, dude. This
No,
is
he's been-
sick.
She just told you he's been on blast. This is you're late to the party here. So she wrote, I love to drink coffee during therapy because it really ramps up my anxiety. And then he tweeted 4 months later, I like to drink iced lattes right before therapy to ramp up my anxiety.
Oh man.
And then
But wait, there's more.
But really side note, some of the comments were really mean against me, which is fine. I didn't read through them. They're they're not even funny. You're 100% right.
That's not
'cause
the point.
That's not the point. Twitter, for me, I use Twitter to try out premises.
Of course.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if
hold
they're
on,
funny
hold
or
on.
not.
Respect it. It's called X. It's called X.
Oh,
It ain't
No.
Twitter. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
Okay.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
okay. This one's great because he tried to claim that he didn't copy any of my jokes, that they were quote unquote stream of consciousness because we're just so compatible that we belong together. How many people do you know are writing jokes about Edward Norton?
Well, first of all,
None.
Ralph Anthony. So I always just assume Ed Norton is the villain in any film, and then 3 days later,
Almost to the minute.
He did-
You could basically say that's almost to the minute.
it's within a
I
half
didn't
hour.
even notice
It's within,
that,
within
yeah.
about a half or 3 days, within about a half hour. Every time I see Edward Norton in a movie, I assume he's the bad guy.
When you tweeted that, I'm sorry, when you X'd that,
Yeah, you can't say it. It can't be
when
said.
you X'd that, did you have recently had just watched an Edward Norton
Yeah,
something?
I watched
okay.
Knives Out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Killer movie, by the
it
way.
was great. I love those movies.
Killer fucking movie.
I may not be anybody's wife, but I'm definitely plenty of people's one who got away.
Yo, Ralph Anthony, Ralph the Mouth, 81. Reach out. You want to be a guest on the show?
Come in, explain yourself.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
Go back.
Almost exactly to the minute, 12 hours.
No,
Almost.
it's months.
2 months.
No, but look at the
Oh, yeah.
timestamps. 10:44
Yeah.
p.m., 10:39 a.m.
He's more concerned with the times.
Yeah, well, either way.
I told
the
you,
point
I
is,
But also,
focus
look
on
at
weird things.
Look at the views. Look at the views.
I know you're crushing.
Yeah.
You're crushing in the views.
you have a great imagination. Thanks. I disassociated a lot as a child. Wow, you're really creative. Thanks. I used to disassociate a lot as a child.
Not many people use that word.
No, it's
It was really the use of ramped up that
Too
got
much.
me.
too much.
So it was at first I saw it, I was like, oh, that must be a coincidence. But then when there's 10 of
That's
them,
too much of a
you're like, yeah.
coincidence.
So
That's
anyway,
the same
and
fucking tweet.
And Cracked wrote the
X's.
article. Cracked didn't ask me, by the way, so I was not interviewed for this. I
Okay.
just also was standing. I was at going to a gig, and I got a text message from my friend with the link, and I went, ah, fuck.
Nice.
Whoopsies! I just wanted him to leave me alone. Honestly,
And has he since then?
yes. So we broke up in November. Finally, in May, he started leaving me alone
Ay.
because I'm the bad guy now.
I bet he had a little dick.
No comment.
You don't have to answer that.
Pleading the fifth.
You don't have to say anything. But I bet you have a little dick.
Come on and discuss.
This is gonna make him start talking to me again. He's
Oh,
gonna. I don't know.
we'll bleep all this out. We'll bleep.
Some of it. But no, look.
I mean, it already happened.
Exactly. This is like I said. This is not new news.
All I will say, this is my statement. I wanted it to be a civil breakup, right? It was my first relationship after my divorce. And it could have been super civil. I tried to break up with him in October, and he told me if I was going to do anything, I needed to wait until his album taping.
What?
So then I broke up with him in November.
Meaning you were going to fuck his mojo up and he would have been like, he would have had a shitty
Right.
album.
And
I get that.
And I still went and was
But-
supportive.
No. I'm not taking his side. I'm not taking his side. I swear I'm not taking his side. I swear I'm not taking his side. The whole you leave me alone. You should have. I don't
Honestly, the reason I knew it was emotions were heavy, right? And I was like, we just didn't agree on a lot of stuff. We were having issues, and long term, it wasn't going to work out. So let's just end it now. We can be friends. It'll be hard now. We can be friends later on. Just like let's each take our space.
Yeah.
And when I tell you like text messages and like messages on social media, and then when I found out he called my dad, I was like,
That's a
no,
little
we're done.
weirdo.
Like
That's
we're
super
we're
weirdo.
done. Like yeah.
What did he? Can you elaborate on that? Because that's
So he called my dad because he wanted to send my daughter Christmas gifts, and I was like,
what? That's so. I'm glad I asked because that's even creepier than just calling.
right?
Dad.
Like he was.
saying,
Listen, yeah.
Hey, could we get? I really miss your daughter, and I wish that I hadn't. No, this is. I want to send gifts to the kid.
Right.
That's extra.
He's like, I want to say it's from Santa, and I was like, I
What?
just think that I like to believe there was no ill intent, but at the same time, it was like, if somebody is asking you for time and space, and you're not giving them time and space, like that's harassment. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes. Yes.
so it was tough. It was really, really tough.
It sucks.
Yeah, it
It
does.
sucks for anybody to go through.
Especially
it really
'cause
does.
We're in the same
Industry.
industry,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like
You're always going to bump into each
there's
other.
always going to be something. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, fun times.
That
But my
sucks.
bookings went up since that Cracked article.
I'll bet. I'll bet.
Nice. Hey, whatever works. But they say no press is bad press.
I mean,
Right.
for
Any-
some people that was bad.
Yeah, there's
guess,
no
yeah.
such thing as bad press, I guess. Like
Something like
Right,
that.
Something
right,
like
right,
that.
right. It's
Yeah.
usually true.
But yeah, you're 100% right though. Like people don't think about like there's a literal other side to the coin
Right.
that you're sitting on, and
Right.
But
what's
He-
funny is
he did it
he's
to
painting
himself.
a totally different picture. He's painting a
Yeah.
way different picture on the other side of things.
Yes. I was told that he called me a gaslighter and a narcissist, and I just said, okay, I'm not gonna fight about. We're not gonna do this back and forth.
Nah, it's
If you want a
stupid.
reaction out of me, I don't care.
Yeah,
You know.
you're the better person anyway.
Oh, thank you.
No, seriously, because of how you are. I don't give a shit.
and also you got more likes, so fuck it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so like whatever.
He has more followers though on Instagram. So,
Who cares? They're just a fucking number.
so all follow me. No, I don't care.
We'll get you some followers.
Like,
We'll get you some. Blaine,
Yeah, Blaine will be on your
who's Blaine?
you'll see
Super fan.
in like next
Super
week.
fan.
Yeah, he's like our biggest fan.
Shout out to Blaine.
Super cool
All
kid.
right.
Yep.
Man, we're friends. He lives out in Pennsylvania, like the sticks of
Nice,
Pennsylvania.
okay.
Yeah.
And he watches your show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
He called in on the live stream.
There's a
We
live
spoke to
stream.
Blaine.
Yeah, we do one every once in a while.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
It's a fully functional broadcast studio.
I mean, it really
It
is.
really is.
I mean, so yeah, if you know anyone that wants to rent out some studio space, send them
All
our
right.
way.
Do you own
Yeah.
the whole place?
Just these two rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody was telling me I should do a podcast, and I'm like, what am I going to talk about? They're like, you should call it Paging Emily. I'm like, all right. Like,
I mean,
I don't think you should do that.
no. Exactly.
I mean, yeah, the name sucks, but like,
Podcast part maybe the name. No.
yeah, work on the name.
I would want to. I have to. If whatever I do, if I do ever, I did do a podcast with a very funny comedian, Kristen Seltman. Now she's Kristen Dietz. She got married, but we did it on the show Emily in Paris,
Okay.
where we just like would go episode by episode and like give our commentary on it. But we haven't been doing it lately. But I need to do one where I'm bouncing off like another person. I can't do one by myself. It's either gotta have a guest on or something, like what you guys do, where there's two of you.
Yeah. It's weird doing it by yourself. It really is.
Yeah, I could never.
And it's lonely, and it's
Right.
a lot of work.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
To edit and like all that stuff. That's
He-
him.
That's
It's a lot of work. So it could be
If-
sometimes like this episode won't be a tremendous amount to
Right.
edit. I'll just have to put in like whatever we showed on the screen.
yeah.
Right,
So
right,
that'll be
right.
like the heavy lifting, so to speak.
Right.
But sometimes it's a little bit trickier than others.
If it was up to me, I
Try to
would
keep it
honestly, if it was just me, I would just record, and send it out to somebody and
To,
hope,
yeah.
and just hope something worked.
That's like at this point, like I can do this, but like I have not been posting reels on social media, which is apparently like the new thing you're supposed to do as a comic is post like these reels. And I
Oh, yeah.
stopped doing it, and like it's more now that I'm too lazy to go through my sets, and like
Yeah.
and I also hate listening to my voice.
Same.
So I'm like, can somebody else like do this for me? Like, I don't want to do this.
And I feel bad because he works really hard on the episodes. I don't watch him back.
He doesn't even watch them.
I don't.
Not even on mute with the
What a
captions
jerk.
on.
We
I
don't
don't.
even get. He doesn't even. Not even for the view. Not even for
You
the.
should do it for the view.
Chris, do you thumbs up the videos?
Of course.
You share them?
I share them.
Oh, yeah.
Then all right.
Yeah. Gotta watch it on mute.
All right.
Yeah, I share and I thumbs up them, but I don't know. I was there. I did it.
You lived the moment.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I
Yeah.
get it.
So he doesn't see any of the extra stuff I put in afterwards.
He could be doing
just
a whole
does-
thing about
he
you
just-
at the end of every episode, and you
he
would have
really
no
could
idea.
be doing anything,
Chris-
He
and I
could
would
be
have no
editing
idea.
over your face, like
Yeah, Chris could. Chris hasn't been in the last 3 episodes.
I believe that.
he took you out.
I'm like a T-Rex or something. That would be sick.
You're speaking in Japanese.
I could make you. You know what I can do? Is I can
Just
make
cut
you,
me out of the show altogether.
I can turn you into a robot right now.
Ooh.
I think I can do that. You know, like where
Like
it's,
AI?
It's yeah, like a robot sitting there in that chair right next to you,
Oh yeah, of course.
or yeah, like it's a robot and Emily.
And me.
You could just or you could just loop this and make it say whatever you want, and then make any episodes you want going forward.
That would be a lot harder to do than you might think, but I guess anything's possible.
Yeah,
Can I ask about the wheel?
Go ahead.
you can ask anything
Has
you would
that
like.
been used in an episode? Or
It's
it's
been
not?
presented.
Okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't been used yet because we didn't fill it all the way.
So what are you waiting for the other spaces?
Do you have any ideas?
I'll think of some.
Yeah, there you go.
Would you like to take a spin at the wheel?
What is
Unsanctioned spin.
what is the hot shot? Is that like hot sauce?
A shot of hot sauce.
Oh.
Do a shot of the hot sauce.
Yeah, we have some fucked up things on here.
Yeah. Like
You might also have to get me a sandwich,
That's fine.
which would be
Chip
really
challenge.
fucking cool.
bankrupt means you have
Got
to
empty
your
pockets.
That's fine. I can land on that one.
Yeah,
Food-
bankrupt is
food
basically.
challenge?
Yeah, I didn't really give that one too much thought.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna. I'm gonna change the battery in that camera.
Okay. I didn't give this one that much thought.
And this is you give $20. Do you just rip the bill off? The
Yeah, if
thing?
that's if you spin it and you land on it, you get a $20 bill. Apparently. And like I said,
That's
like-
cool though. I like this.
I wanted to do something different.
Right.
And then eventually I want to get the logo on here, and then this can just sit.
In the middle. That's cool.
Yeah. Now it's just, I don't know. It just sits there, hangs out.
No, I'd be afraid I'd land on karaoke, and I cannot sing. I wish
That's-
I could sing.
Same.
I wish.
I don't want to ever land on karaoke.
No, that's the worst one.
I'd rather do a one chip.
What's one
Honestly,
chip?
the one chip challenge.
No, I don't know
It's
what that is.
the world's hottest corn chip. It's only one.
You have it?
Can you just show the box?
Oh,
It's on top of the clock.
Oh, I see.
It comes in a coffin. It's the world's.
Where do you get that? Amazon?
You can get them on Amazon.
You know the chip company Pocky, Paqui, Pocky chips.
They sell the delicious like.
They make the Takis?
No, Takis is its own
Wouldn't
thing.
it be adorable? Taki.
They would be good.
Yeah.
My kids are obsessed with those Takis.
They're
There's
delicious.
still pieces of chip in here. Oh dear,
You don't want to fuck with that.
dangerous.
You don't want
Is
to
it
fuck
all
with
like
it.
I don't do spicy.
It's honestly the world's hottest chilies
Oh,
and
no,
shit.
thank you.
Yeah. And it makes your mouth blue, and you will literally shit fire for 3 days. It's
Well,
not
maybe
fun.
Maybe not 3 days. It depends on how fast it moves. Like I honestly I got through it in like a day.
Yeah, it took me a
You
day.
know.
It
That
took
still
me a
sounds
day.
It woke me up in the night. and
Oh
was like,
no.
You're going to the bathroom right now.
Yeah, it's
It's not going to be fun for you.
it's not convenient. It sucks.
like yeah,
but it's-
coming out is worse than going in.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think it's right up there and right next to each other, the same.
I'm just analyzing the shortcuts.
Oh really? You're judging my shortcuts?
What's your profile?
What do you mean?
I don't know. The blue shortcut on the bottom. No, like a
This?
yeah.
Oh, that would be OpenSea.
What?
That's his grinder account.
No, this isn't. This isn't gonna work right now. This is like this is where I have NFTs, like digital artworks.
I don't understand any of that.
Nobody does.
Okay.
There's one right there.
But what does it mean?
Non-fuckable toy.
Got it.
12.
I
I'm
was with you
sorry.
on
The simplest explanation
Is it
that-
kind of like an online art gallery of sorts?
of sorts, yeah.
Okay, of sorts.
So
Okay.
it's just artwork that I own.
You
Okay.
So the 0.123 ETH,
Right.
0.0079.
$31 million.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, if you add all that up,
Well,
are you like a silent, like low key silent millionaire and nobody knows it?
There's very few people who are low
think
key
he's
or any
lying.
kind of key millionaires off of these digital collectibles. I don't own any valuable ones. I just own cool ones that I like.
That you liked.
Yeah, like this I loved.
That's
it's
cool.
called
That
Ugly
is-
Ugly Face, and it's pretty sick looking.
Okay.
So like I used that as my PFP for a while.
I got an eye on my hand.
Do you?
There's an artist.
Nice. Oh, very cool. How
Yeah.
much did that hurt?
It tickled, honestly.
It wasn't bad. I
It
don't think
tickled.
getting tattooed hurts, but I don't have as many as you.
My back was the worst
By the
tattoo.
spine?
The whole thing.
Really?
I thought I was
Well,
gonna
'cause you
snap
have
my
back
buddy's
issues.
table in half.
Where do you go?
Now I go to two guys.
Okay.
Long Branch, Trident Arts,
Okay.
and right around the corner, Fast Times.
I'm itching for a new one, so I gotta.
Me too.
Right?
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, my latest one was a fun one. I got a ghost with a boner.
Very cute.
Yeah.
This is my newest one was over a year ago, but it's for my daughter.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, it's a mommy and a baby lion.
Yeah, that's cool. I dig
Not as
it.
cool as a ghost with a boner, but
I
still.
told you, I am a child, and I do childish things.
I like it though.
Never gonna grow up.
It's genuine. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna grow up.
That's fine.
Yeah, I swear, Prob is like, it's not an act. This is how I am all day.
Are you
every
from
day.
Belmar?
No,
Where are you from?
I was born in Queens,
Where in Queens?
Howard Beach.
Okay, my mom's from Kew Gardens.
Okay, I lived in Kew Gardens.
Okay.
I lived in Maspeth,
Okay,
Ozone Park,
okay,
and then I lived on Long Island,
okay. We're in
And-
Long Island.
Babylon, Bayshore.
I told you I was going to interview you.
Sayville.
I don't know any of these places are on Long Island, by the
Okay,
way. I'm just making
okay.
conversation.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And then from Long Island, I moved to Flemington, New Jersey.
I know Flemington, New Jersey.
I literally lived on the top of a fucking mountain, and it sucked. It was the worst year of my life. My
Really?
ex-girlfriend sucked hard, and she might watch. I don't know. She sucks. She just
Was that your first girlfriend you lived with?
no.
Okay. She just was terrible.
I had been married before.
Oh, you were right. You were
Yeah,
married
yeah.
twice, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You only get married twice once.
That's true.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't lived with anyone since I was married.
I don't mind it.
Living with people or living
Yeah.
alone?
No, I live with my wife.
Oh, you're married now?
Yeah.
Oh, that one lasted.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good now.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
How long have you married the second time?
This is September be 4 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah,
So
thanks.
I got divorced 4 years ago in September.
Okay.
So there you go.
September 13th.
September 19th, I got divorced.
Yeah,
There you go.
I was a big like Friday the 13th freak.
Yeah.
So yeah.
September 30th was my wedding anniversary.
Okay.
No, I believe
It's
it
like September
it
19th.
was my divorce. No, but I'll be honest with you. I
It's the
think
circle of life.
it is.
Yeah, when somebody dies, somebody's born.
There you go. The me with
One
the
in,
new
one
me
out.
was born. I think that if I would definitely want to get married again someday, and I think if I get to the point where I'm getting married again, it's gonna be the one that works.
Yeah.
Because I feel like after you go through one failed marriage, you kind of like have a better idea of like what you want and like what goes into being married
Yeah.
and like how to make it work. So like I'm not gonna settle just to get married again. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like.
I like how you put it in one of your videos, or I read it somewhere. Your analogy of like getting divorced and being married again. Like the first one is like the trial run.
Right.
It's a test.
Right.
Yeah.
It is though.
You don't
because,
really
like,
know what you're in. You know. Yeah. You don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Like now,
I get that.
Now that you've been through it, and I'm sure like you know even better than me because now you're in your second marriage, like those little things that probably bothered you in the first one, you're like, it's a different person, so that changes a lot. But you're like, you know what? Those little things that bother me, I'm gonna work through them this time.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
honestly, and this is so weird, and a lot of people think it's weird. Never been in one fight in
No, I think-
7 years.
But that's awesome. I don't think that's weird. I think that's because
We're
I don't know.
she's just like me. Like we
Right.
just sit on the couch, we smoke a ton of weed
Right.
all day, all night.
Now-
That's it.
Now, how long were you divorced before you met your current wife?
A few years.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite a few years, actually. No, like quite a few years, like
Okay.
over a decade.
Were you young when you got married the first time?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was 26.
21.
That's young. I thought 26. I
I
was
was
like,
an idiot.
I got engaged at
I
24.
was like, yeah, sure, let's do it.
I,
Whatever.
yeah, I go to my mom now. I'm like, who let me get engaged at 24? Like, who the fuck?
I was 25, I think, when I got
Oh,
married.
yeah, that's right. When you got married, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, how long did your first marriage last?
2 years.
I beat you. I was just shy of 3.
It was either 2 or 3. I think it was 2.
About 3 is
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just shy of 3.
Yeah, I moved to Florida. Like we bought a house, moved to Florida.
And then
Like
got divorced.
I was like, I worked at. Where the fuck did I work?
Disney World?
No, Sam's Club in the fucking like the mechanics area.
Okay.
I worked with the Grease Monkeys at Sam's Club, which was dope.
Right.
Nice.
It more than paid the bills, but I wasn't happy, man.
I get that.
And I literally packed up my shit one day, a backpack. I got on a Greyhound bus, 36 hours back to Long Island.
There you
Didn't
go.
tell a fucking soul. See ya. I'm out. I
I-
left the car, the house, everything.
Wow.
Bye.
My whole thing is like I don't regret my first marriage because I got my daughter out of it, right? But like I think he and I like he messed up, which gave me an excuse to get divorced, which is great. But like I don't think him and I would have been happy if we stayed together anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think we got together when we were 21. We dated our entire 20s. And then we got married 26. We got divorced. I was 29. We got divorced. He was 30. I think we just outgrew each other. Like there
It
was
happens.
there was a cherry on top while I got divorced, which he's the father of my kids, so like I don't talk about that like in public, but or like on a podcast. I'll tell you after. But like, but I think if I didn't have my daughter, I would have regretted it a lot more.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I would have been like, I knew we shouldn't have gotten married. Like I had a gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was like, no, everyone people tell you like it's normal to be nervous before you get married. I don't think that's true.
I don't
You know what I
think
mean?
so
Like now
either.
knowing what I know and like going through what I went through, I don't think like I think if you're having second thoughts, you're having second thoughts.
Yeah, that's what the nerves
Right?
are. That's
Yeah.
what I think the nerves are.
Because I think when you meet the person,
You should be pumped.
right. Like I think when you meet the person, it's like you feel calm.
Yeah.
Like if you're nervous because like if you're planning a wedding, you're nervous because that's like a big event. But like I don't think the going to get married or being married part should make you nervous
Yeah, no, I was pretty pumped.
or suffocated.
I was crying. She was walking down the thing. I was crying.
Aw.
I was ugly crying. It was funny. It was funny. My uncle's like, I got the call parked out back. I'm like, we're good. We're good.
This one's good.
Yeah, this was good. I swear, I really think he had the call parked around back. It was fucking great.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, like after you go through a divorce, like I don't think you're not gonna rush into a marriage thinking like this
Nah.
one might also not work.
Yeah, nah. It took a while.
Oh, good times.
But I think we're getting close to that's about that. You got to go see Barbie.
I have to go see Barbie.
You got to go see Barbie.
I know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This was fun. I had
It
like a
really
lot of fun.
was.
Yeah.
I feel like we're friends now.
I agree. I would say so. You guys can have me back whenever if you want. If you go back to recycling guests, I'll come up.
I tell you what, I tell this to everybody, but I actually really mean it. Doors always open
Thank
for
you. I
anytime.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you have anything cool coming up that you want to
Okay.
promote, remember us.
Okay.
You know, as
Sure.
on your little mini press tour.
Oh yes, you know.
Always
Of
stop
course.
here.
And speaking of, tell the folks where they can find you.
Oh, on my Instagram at Emily Paige Paige comedy. That's my go-to.
Cool.
Sick.
Yeah.
Thank you so
And-
much for coming in.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Of course. And
Anytime.
you can find us at the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube, all over the socials. If you want to stalk us individually, I'm at Little Guy Chris 28.
DC in the city on all social media. Oh.
Hell yes. Stay clouded.